What's cracking, Swolders? MANdler here, away from the man cave and in my humble abode. I've been telling you I've been doing the Manamorphosis, our 12-week transformation, where I'm trying to basically lean down and increase my relative strength and athletic performance. And a big part of that I mentioned is the diet. This is the last meal I'm gonna have today. Before I go to bed, I'll have a little protein shake, but this is gonna be the last food meal I have, and I wanna show you what I'm eating and basically take you through the rationale of why I'm eating it. So let's take a look at what we got here. We have got a egg frittata. It's 1 whole egg and 3 egg whites with some sliced turkey in there and a little bit of black bean salsa. Delicious. Next to that we have a salad. Got a bunch of vegetables in there. Tomatoes, carrots, hearts of palm, artichoke, mushrooms. I do have a dressing on there, but I'll be honest, it's about a half a tablespoon of olive oil and a tablespoon of lemon juice, a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's a great homemade, simple dressing for you. Not too much. And then we have a low carb, whole wheat chicken wrap. It's got about 2 ounces of shredded up chicken, spices in there. My girlfriend made it for me. It's absolutely delicious. Low carb, and ultimately it's going to be just enough to kind of fuel me through my functions for the rest of the evening. I got to do a little bit of computer work, so want to have some brain function. Carbs are needed for that. Just don't want to do it too much. Basically, the reason for that is we want to keep our blood sugar at a fairly kind of equilibrium, if you want to think of it like that. We do not want to load up on carbs closer to the time we go to bed, because when we do that, that is basically ruining our chance of peaking our growth hormone levels while we sleep. Remember, when we're sleeping, we're recovering, and we want to have growth hormone pretty much raging. So don't want to suppress that by increasing your blood sugar too much. Ultimately, focus on healthier fats, lean proteins, and high fibers from vegetables. With vegetables, focus on getting as many as you can, as many colors as you can, and ultimately just stay away from too many carbs. Remember, when we're trying to lean down, it's ultimately about a caloric deficit, but we still want to get some value out of our micro and macronutrients. So take that for what it is. I'm about to chow down on that, and right after this, I'm going to give you an Ask MANdler question of the day. So let me chow, and I'm going to get back to you in a second. Peace. Alright guys, just finished up my chow. It was delicious. Left me feeling satisfied, not too full, not too bloated. Ultimately, whenever I eat healthy, I always feel a lot better about myself. My system runs better, and ultimately I just feel healthier. You can't really put a price on that. Just feel great right now. But here we go. I'm gonna get you my Ask MANdler question. This one comes from one Porter Hodges. Porter is a baseball player and student that is having trouble maintaining size and strength while he is in season with baseball. He's having problems dropping a lot of weight because of all the conditioning he's doing, and he wants to know what he can do to prevent that. Well, I'm gonna give you a three-step plan that will keep you from losing too much weight and strength as well. So here we go. Number 1, you're going to need to focus more on your diet. The reason you're losing weight is pretty simple. You're creating a caloric deficit, and that's causing you to lose weight. You're burning more calories than you're consuming. So make sure when you go home from practice or from a game, you make sure to chow down. Focus on getting some quality carbs in, because that's what you ideally want to up whenever you're trying to really maintain your weight. I don't want to see you just go ape shit on protein. That's not going to do a damn bit of good, and you don't want to overload on the fats either. Quality fats are good, but focus on upping your carb intake and doing so throughout the day. Don't just have a big dinner, big breakfast. Make sure you plan your meals out throughout the day. You got to cover that shit, man. That's the only thing that's going to allow you to maintain and pretty much prevent you from being in a caloric deficit. The second thing you do, I remember back when I was in baseball, back when I was in school playing, it was tough, man. It was a time commitment. You have to balance both baseball and the books, and that came at a cost. And a lot of times Sleep just wasn't there. So make sure if you can, get your homework done early, man. Get it done as quick as you can. Make sure to focus on those books, but also just make sure whenever you get home, you have time, adequate enough time to sleep. Can't tell you how important sleep is. That's when we're recovering, and that's when hopefully you've done your job in the gym and in the kitchen. That will allow you to really increase your growth hormone levels and allow you to recover faster, and for you basically maintain or even grow depending on how young you are, given your performance, like I said, in the gym and in the kitchen. And the third thing you can do, really simple, dude, I don't want you to beat yourself up in the gym. At this point in season, less is almost more. So you just want to focus on getting good active recovery work in, and focus on training efficiency. You want to get in good total body workouts. So I would say focus on the core lifts, bench, squat, deadlift, and supplemental lifts as well. You don't want to just beat yourself up. Probably a 30, 45 minutes intense workout that's not going to really beat you up too much, just enough to kind of maintain. So basically, if in off season we were to do 4 sets of some supplemental work, just do probably 2 sets. You just want to focus on maintaining. In season is not the time you really want to focus on going balls to the wall and getting all the gains. Right now, for you, you just want to focus on maintaining. So do those 3 things, and trust me, you'll be able to maintain your weight, your strength, and if you're young enough, you might even be able to really get some gains as well. So take that for what it is, implement it into your program. If any of y'all have any other questions on baseball, football, powerlifting, strongman, anything you want to know about diet, sports, exercise, whatever it is, let me know. I'll be glad to get to you as soon as possible. Have a good night, soldiers. MANdler out.